machine est contrôlée automatiquement. Toutefois, si elle venait à varier considérez que votre ceinture de sécurité est bien attachée. Rangez vos bagages à main de façon sécuritaire.
So folks, me and Jeanette are here at Dawson City. Quite a spot.
Oh, is it ever? Beautiful.
Beautiful, and feel like we stepped back in time, honest to God. It's very picturesque. I'm sure it reminds part of like old town St. John's, downtown St. John's.
I think it's even older.
It's even older than that, we know
downtown
that.
St. John's.
But it's all the old buildings are still here, and they preserve all the buildings, and we've been walking the streets. It is a grid layout, which is pretty cool. So you go 5th, 6th, 7th Street, but they're not very big blocks. But all the buildings, and I'll show you on the video. I mean, we've walked around, and this one's one of the newer gazebos here, but we've walked around, and all these old buildings. We saw the Twin Sisters, is that what you call them? The Sisters?
The Sisters.
The Sisters are two buildings that almost touching them because permafrost made them droop in the middle.
Yeah, took out the basement underneath them, or the foundation underneath them.
So they slanted towards each other.
Slanted towards each other.
I'll show you some pictures of that in here. Jeanette took some pictures, we took some video. But yeah, all the buildings, guys, I mean, it's just like you step back in time. And there's no pavement here. There's one main road on the outskirts that surrounds the town. That's the only paved road. Everything else is dirt road. And they said what they use to repair the dirt road is all the...
comes out of the rivers, the same rivers that the gold was mined out of years ago. So they say that the streets could actually be paved with gold up here.
So we're going to go get a pickaxe now and see if we can dig up a little bit of gold in front of
out of the street, yeah.
in front of the hotel. Anyway, so yeah, we're here for a couple of days, and tomorrow is Canada Day, so we're back in Dawson City, in Canada on Canada Day.
There's supposed to be a lot of celebrations going on, so we're hoping to partake in a couple of those.
There's banners up, and they got signs up, and I heard there was a parade or some sort. So we don't know what to expect yet, but we're going to be part of it for sure. So yeah, we're here for a couple of days, so stay tuned, and we're going to continue our walk now, and there might be some ice cream or something. What do you think?
There's supposed to be a good one around somewhere.
We passed it back there, and we're walking back that way now, so we're going to find some ice cream. Not that I need it.
Yeah.
We just had a delicious lunch at a little restaurant there, and it was, oh man, it was so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, check it out, guys. I mean, we've had a great time on this tour.
It is. It's been amazing. Yes.
It is just amazing. Anyway, so we got a few more days. We got a couple of days here in Dawson, then we go to Whitehorse, and then Skagway, and onward from there. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned, folks. We'll show you some more sights and sounds of Dawson.
We'll keep you with us.
Yeah, for sure. I got lots of video to edit. I know that. The last 3 weeks. So anyway, yeah, talk to you later, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Looks like a balancing act or artwork. I don't know. So folks, here we have two rivers coming together, the Klondike and the Yukon. The Yukon comes out of the glacial fields, so you see that on the other side of the river where all the silt in it. That's why it's yellowish color, brownish color. And on this side you have the Klondike River, which is not a glacial river. So the two rivers come together up to my left at a V, with two rivers join. We're going to walk up there now in a second. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Two different colors. So two rivers coming together. And obviously they combine further downriver to become one color, I would assume. But yeah, this is where they join. So you can see the discoloration in the two rivers coming together. It's pretty cool. See, come up here on our right, guys, is a old riverboat called the Kino. Don't know the history of the Kino? Probably can look it up. We probably will.
I see placards down here.
Something explain what Kino is. But she's a riverboat, and that's what they used to use, I guess, to travel these waterways back in the day. And you notice, yeah, see the rivers coming together closer and closer now, becoming more and more just one color. Back up the top there, they were really separated. Now it's almost over on this bank. So yeah, this is the Kino riverboat. And we were on a riverboat yesterday, and the lady told us it was much bigger than this one. The riverboat on yesterday only required 39 inches of draft. That's not a lot of water, so it makes them ideal for traveling these rivers. Yeah, so we're going to see what's going on with this Kino, see what the history is. Yeah. 5 p.m.
Have any of you guys seen a dredge before?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Oh, not this one, but yeah, Gold Rush on TV.
Oh, of course. Nobody's seen a dredge in real life, though. Oh, are you?
Yeah, Baker City already.
Oh, wow. All the way down there, eh? That's cool. Well, for all of you folks that haven't seen one before, I regret to inform you it's all downhill from there. This is the biggest wind-haul dredge in North America. So, fact of which we are quite proud. This is, of course, one of many national historic sites that us at Parks Canada maintain for future generations and for you folks as well. So this here is, of course, dredge number 4, National Historic Site, also known in the Han language of the Klondike Wiccan people as Lesra Kanicha, which means she who digs for money. Come on, that's pretty good, eh? That's very indicative of their function. Now, the basic thing that you have to understand, and I want to make this very clear, this floats on water. This is a barge. I once had a guy ask me what the wheels were on it. That was the funniest question I've ever had. I'm sorry if you thought it did have them. But this thing is basically on a huge barge. You build all the dredge hardware on top of it. And at that point, you just send it digging in a very specific way to get it to move around. Now, basically, most major parts of the dredge you have to understand. At the front here, digging ladder. This is a huge metal arm that's got a bunch of buckets rotating around it. Looks kind of like a chainsaw when it's working. That's what scoops up all the dirt from the bottom of the dredge and brings it inside into the hopper, which then deposits it into what we call the trommel. So this is a giant rotating metal cylinder filled with a bunch of tiny holes. Those holes allow you to get, again, that very, very fine placer gold that comes usually in very tiny quantities. You're talking gold dust. So anything that's small and fine makes its way through those holes. Anything that's bigger than the maximum hole size of 1.5 inches is automatically sent out the back on the stacker belt, which you can of course see is right behind the sign there. That's what forms those big piles of gravel you guys have no doubt seen around here. At least I hope you've seen them. They're hard to miss. They are quite the eyesore, but beside looking butt ugly, they do actually have a utility for the dredge. Now, this portion in the front, the digging ladder, does not move side to side. It only moves up and down. The way the dredge actually digs is it's connected by large steel cables to the shore on either side with large wooden stakes. These are called dead men. They're used to basically allow the dredge to, again, pivot side to side. It digs in a 180-degree motion, goes back and forth, once you're done with that pass, you lower the digging ladder a little bit more and you do another pass until you're completely done with that portion in front of the dredge. Now, what that does is because neither of those parts move side to side, it's actually just, then they just follow the motion of the dredge itself. Anything you dig out the front comes directly out the back. And so that hole that you're digging in front of the dredge gets filled out behind it. And as such, as the dredge slowly moves forward, it basically moves that little lake of water that it has around itself with it inland. As the dredge, this absolutely gigantic 3,000-ton piece of equipment to basically float its way inland along the small gold-bearing creeks we have out here, which otherwise would be far too narrow and shallow to accommodate it. Here is, of course, these beautiful buckets over here. These are actually the buckets that would have been on the digging ladder up the dredge, just spinning around constantly, scooping stuff up. There's a reason they're not on there right now. To put it simply, they are quite heavy. 2.5 tons each, and they're linked together by pins that are each 500 pounds. So yeah, 3 tons, like 66 times over. We're pretty happy not to have that on the dredge. That thing would be falling apart by now if we kept them all on there. Yeah.
Bait. Yeah, multiple.
Yeah, I got 10. I got 10. Okay, Darrell, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Paparazzi ready?
We're ready.
Here we go. Drink it fast. You can drink it slowly. But your lips must touch this gnarly toe. No teeth, no tongue, no toes. Stop. Well, I think he likes it. So Darrell, is the evidence of you falling?
Oh, yes.
If you have any significant degree of psychiatric evaluation,
You're a great guy. Great guy. All right.
I'm a good friend of Johnny Harris. I am. He's a good guy.
Okay.
My Uncle Pat ran a beer can in St. John's.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
So he made sure I was completely covered, so I've been screeched.
Yep.
I kissed the cod.
Yep.
And I kissed the puppet's ass.
Oh, you've done
That's
it all.
that's what I've told people about Newfoundland, kissing the cod and being an honorary Newfoundlander. And they said, "You're doing what?" I said, "We're doing this whole."
I'm ready.
Paparazzi, that
Yes, sir.
It's your lips must touch this gnarly toe. Just your lips. No teeth. No tongue. No tongue. It's not. Well, that's the way you do it right there. There's the evidence of your father.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
raise your knee. Jump, other knee. Jump, knee again. Jump, other knee again. Very good. You're all naturals. Jump, kick now with the straight leg. Jump, kick, jump, kick, jump, kick. Very good. And you're going to grab your skirt. Show us the ruffles underneath you in a straight shake. And the motivation, everybody. Let's hear it. Turn around, treat what your mother gave you. Very good. Then you turn around, face the audience. And for the big finish, give us a pose. Any pose you want. Very good. A pose, sir. Please, pick something. Okay, I guess his pose is just in neutral. Okay, no problem. All right. You all ready to try with music? Doesn't matter if you're ready. I'm ready. Okay, gents, are you ready over here? Very good. Here we go. A 5, 6, 7, 8, and a jump, knee, jump, knee, jump, knee, jump, knee. Now we jump, hit, jump. Very good. Oh, on the end, he's got lots of style. Very good. Now grab your ruffles. Shaky, shaky. The more they shake, the more you cheer. Then turn around, shake like your mother gave you. Turn around, go back, and finish. Okay, well they really loved the rehearsal time. But now it's time to try show tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump, knee, jump, knee, jump, knee, jump, knee, jump, kick, jump, kick, jump, kick. Don't forget to smile. Grab your skirt and shake it, shake it, shake it. Turn around, get ready, let me finish.
Basically, straight up ahead of us, you can see a big valley over there in the hills. That's Hunger Creek Valley, so that's where we're going to be heading out into. Across there, we're trying to get down to bedrock.
How thick is the MFS?
Well, it varies. The average in the valleys is about 30 feet, but it could be more, it could be less. Like over where we are over there, in some areas it's about 40 feet, and a little bit further up into the corner there, it's about 20 feet. So it varies a bit.
That's a lot to melt.
That's a lot of stuff to move. So we call it overburden, because it's over top of the gold, and it's a burden to move it all. And you can see all these fine tailings and stuff piled up along the hillside here. Those are all the stuff that's been thawed out, moved, set aside, that we'll use later on for reclamation work. So we'll mix it together with all of our old tailings and stuff, spread it out so that, well, plants and animals will come back to the area nice and quick. And you can kind of see some green material down there at the bottom. That would be where bedrock is. So that was our first little cut that we did right there. We sluiced that about 10 days or so ago now. And now, right behind this excavator that we have sitting right here, you can see there's a bit of a hole being dug behind it. That's our next cut. So we're digging down to where the gravels are. We'll bring the monitor in. We'll concentrate the gravels down a bit. The idea behind that being we'll get more gold per scoop when we scoop up the gravels to wash it through our sluice plant for the sluicing step.
Got your pan of gold?
My pan of gold.
I mean, once you've had lots of practice, you can do one of these pans in like 30 seconds.
Oh,
Okay.
At least I can.
you can, yeah.
I'm doing it for like since I was 5.
Hold on to that for a second.
It might be a little biased. So we'll do a bit of a demo for you guys first. So basically the main things you want to think about, once again, is water, gravity, and agitation or shaking. Right? Because the gold is really heavy, so when you shake it, it likes to move down. Okay, so what I'll do first is you fill your pans with water and you shake it vigorously to get the ground loose and to get any gold that might be in there to settle to the bottom of your pan. Alright? And after you've shaken it up a bit, any biggish rocks you have in there, you might have some mud and clay and that kind of stuff stuck to the sides, you just rinse those off in your pan in case there's gold to them and get rid of them. Try not to splash your neighbors, or do, that's up to you. Just don't hit them with the rocks. Then like little rocks like that, you can just leave in your pan, they'll wash out. So after you've dug out some of the really big rocks, break up any little chunks of clay and mud, you shake it up really well, just to make sure anything settles down a bit. Okay? And then comes the part that most people have lots of trouble with. That's letting the dirt go. Flush the dirt out of our pans here. So we just drain the water out. And then you see the rim of my pan is parallel to the creek. So I just hold that angle and I go straight down into the creek and I bring the pan straight back up out of the creek, just letting the water take some of the rocks out. So just like this. Do that a few times, fill your pan with water, shake it again. Make sure it stays loose and to make sure the gold stays at the bottom. And you'll see I'm shaking at an ever so slight angle front so that the gold settles into the rim there. Okay? It's all fairly clear so far.
Yeah.
There's mud, obviously.
Yeah. There's mud.
You just keep on doing that. And you'll just keep on going until you're down to about this much dirt left. And then I can check your pans and see if you have any gold in there or not. Go. Of course, this is what we're looking for in the end. I got 2 pieces. I got 1 extra.
Okay.
I get gold.
What?
What's this? I don't think it is.
Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, I got it here.
Gold in there, it should be at the bottom. If there's gold in your pan, it's pretty hard to lose, if you can believe it.
I don't know. Obviously not. Probably
I
not.
just got a soaker. Oh no. mica. You can crush it in your fingers.
Oh well.
Makes glitter.
Fool's gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it. Okay.
Very silvery. Let me just tidy this up just a little bit here. Imagine doing this all day.
No, man.
This is hard on the back.
Oh yeah, that's why the classic gold miners.
Yeah.
It's also why we have the fancy machines.
Yeah, that machine does work for you for sure. Okay, I was very timid to do that. What he's just doing there.
Oh, makes sense. That's the usual fear there. But of course, the gold is at the bottom.
Oh,
You see all that black sand and stuff in there. I mean, gold is naturally hydrophobic. And it will float if you get oil onto it.
Okay.
Even if you get like your finger oils or anything like that on it.
None.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, look! 3 flakes. 4 flakes. Oh, man, I get the picture. Yeah.
Oh,
Here you go. So you found 4 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll check this one.
What's your name? Sorry.
I'm Justin.
Justin. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names.
Oh, no worries.
You realize this is not my goal now, right? I got 4 flakes. Wow. 5.
5 total.
5 total. Well. Do we get to keep this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You found it in your pan, so it's yours.
Put it in a bag or something. Or...
Of course, you got to pay a fee to get back on the bus to get to town.
Oh, look.
There we go. You got 6.
I outfish them, I outgold them, I'm doing good.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you very much.
And then once you have gold, I'll meet you up there so I can show you how to put them into vials and everything there.
This is awesome.